And the United States government and the European governments disgracefully also took the side of the Muslim Nazi terrorist mass murderers against the Serb Christians, who are friends of the United States and of Europe and always have been. There were no Serb war crimes during the wars in the Balkans. There were no Serb war crimes. The Serbs were defending themselves. The war crimes were committed by the Albanian Muslim Nazis and the Bosnian Muslim Nazis and the Croatian Nazis. Let me just say that we've spoken many times over the years about why it is so dangerous, why it's such a disaster to have the Albanian Muslim terrorists set up another Albanian Muslim terrorist state in Kosovo. And by the way, you know, it's amazing. The Albanian Muslims already have a nation called Albania. They need a second Albania. This is like a second Albania. I mean, this is just the most evil, immoral, outrageous land grab imaginable. They're just stealing Serb territory. It's just outright stealing of Serb territory. It's just, it's an obscenity. But having said that, the heroic Serb Christians are resisting and doing what they can to try to stop and fight this, because disgracefully the United States government, that imbecile George Bush and the United States government disgracefully have recognized this independent Muslim terrorist state in Kosovo, which is a mortal danger not only to the survival of Serbia, it's a mortal danger to the survival of Greece and Hungary, Romania, and all of Europe, because this Muslim cancer is spreading all over Europe. This is a very dangerous action. We have about 150,000 Serb Christians who live in Kosovo, even though they've been pushed out and persecuted and murdered and terrorized by the 2 million Albanian illegal aliens, Albanian Muslim illegal aliens that have come there and invaded their country. You have a huge invasion of foreign Albanians who have come into Serb territory in Kosovo and have taken over the whole area. And so you have 2 million Albanian Muslims against 150,000 Serb Christians. Not a very fair fight. But these 150,000 Serb Christians are so brave. They're fighting back, and they're taking control and taking parts of Kosovo and saying, we're not going to recognize this and we're not giving anything up. You know, this is a very, very brave group of people. And these heroic people have to continue their resistance. They have to resist what's going on. And so, if we have a situation where we allow this to happen, they're going to, you know, they're already, even without an independent Kosovo, they're swallowing up Europe. And now, with their huge birth rates and the illegal and illegal immigration that's going on from third world and Muslim countries, now you're giving them another independent country, another base, another jumping off point which they can use to smuggle more people and more drugs and more narcotics and more of the old horrible things that they've been spreading all over Europe. And this is unbelievable. Everybody in Europe and in America should be thanking the Serb people day and night for what they are doing for us. The Serb people are the only obstacle to a complete Muslim invasion of Europe. And we're stabbing them in the back. It is a disgrace. This is a crime. This is a crime that we're committing not only against the Serbs, we're committing a crime against ourselves. This is a disgrace. We should be thanking the Serb Christians day and night. We should have been applauding and saluting the Serb Christians in the 1990s when they fought to save the Balkans from a Muslim terrorist takeover. We should have been saluting and applauding them instead of doing what all the hideous politicians in America and Europe were doing, condemning them and calling them war criminals. They're war criminals because they're defending their country? They're not war criminals. The American and European animals who went and bombed them were the war criminals. To bomb the Serbs and fight the Serbs when they're fighting just to protect their homeland against Muslim terrorist invaders and illegal aliens. The people who bomb them are the war criminals. The people who are against them are the war criminals. The news media pigs who condemn these heroic Serbs, they are the war criminals. And so we have an obligation